Hey guys, this is Going Bananas here, and today I'm going to talk to you a little about what I call standard comp. All the heroes you see on the screen are what I consider the standard comp in pro play. The composition is so used because of the fact that it's really easy to execute, and it's really easy to play, and all the heroes alone are really good. Um, so let's get into this. The comp kind of is all about the whole Beyblade combo, where Ana uses her Nano Boost on Reaper ult, which makes them stronger and faster. So the comp still can do a lot without that. So if they don't have the Blade combo up, they can still do a lot with like the Zarya ult, the Mei ult, and the Reinhardt ult. So when we look at the individual heroes, we see Reinhardt, who is used a lot in every composition, regardless if it's standard comp or not. He's really used a lot because he shields his whole team and gets them to where the team wants to be, whether it be to a control point or to like a high ground. He does have a long range ability, Fire Strike, so that he can hit off like far away targets, such as like a sniper. And he does have his charge ability, which will one shot most heroes, and he does have his hammer, which deals a lot of damage close range, and he's pretty quick while he's swinging still. And then his Earth Shatter is really good because he slams on the ground his hammer and it will stun for like about 2 seconds, or like 1.5 seconds or so. It will give his team ult charge because when they're killing everyone who's stunned, they'll get they'll kill people and get ult charge off of that. So that's pretty strong ability, and it sets up a lot of kills. When we look at Zarya, she's really good because she's pretty much like a DPS when she has 100 energy, and even at like 50 to 70 DPS, she's still at 50 to 70 energy. She's still really strong and just like a DPS. She can also regenerate her health back. She can shield all her allies, not at once, individually, and to protect them from like a Roadhog hook or so they don't get picked out. So she's pretty strong against Roadhog. And then she has a shield of her own, of course. Her ult can set up a lot. Her ult can set up the Mei ult, can set up a Reinhardt ult, can set up a Reaper ult as well. So she combos into a lot of it. Her kit's just really good in this comp because regardless of her ult, she still is really good for her team. And then when she does use her ult, it's even better. So she's just really strong with a lot of compositions. Then we can see the Mei. Mei kind of covers the weakness of the comp being so close range. She has a projectile ice shard, icicle, that she can use, and it's a pretty far range, so she can hit targets from afar, just like McCree can. And she does have a slow with her ice slowing on the left click. She can self heal, which is really strong because if her healers are all focusing on other targets, or if they're dead, she can still stay alive with the self heal install. And then she does have an ice wall, which can block off opponents and block off entrances and choke points. So she's really strong in the sense because she can essentially make it a 6v3 and block off like three of the opponents, or block off one opponent or two or however many. So she's really strong in that sense because she can make the fight go into your advantage. And her ultimate is really good because it slows, and if you're in that giant area of the blizzard, you will be frozen. So it can set up your whole team to get kills there. So she's just really strong and can build her ult charge really quickly. You'll see her used more than a McCree because of the fact that she does slow, and she does have the capabilities of self-healing as well. McCree is really good still, just because he can flash playing anyone that tries to come behind the team or try to flank. So he's really good, and he does have long range. So McCree is still a good choice, but I do prefer the Mei here. We do have the Reaper, who is really good at close range as part of the Beyblade combo, and he can heal off when he kills opponents, he can collect their souls and get healed off of that, so that's really, really strong. He has no long range capabilities, but he can teleport to places so that he can sneak up behind like a sniper or so. He's the massive amount of DPS on the team, and pretty much almost all the team is like there to just like kind of support him. You have the Ana, who is going to be used more so than the Zenyatta because she's going to be part of the Beyblade combo. She can sleep dart a opponent, making it a 5v6 essentially, and when she sleep darts, it's usually going to end up in a kill in pro play because everyone starts attacking him at the same time and then he'll die. So she's really strong in that sense. She can heal really quickly, and she's also she can snipe from long range, so she provides that. She kind of covers the weakness as well with providing that long range snipe, so that she can snipe like a Pharah out of the sky with Mei helping her as well. So it kind of helps cover the weakness of the close range of the comp, and she's really good at healing her whole team and staying alive. If someone jumps on her, she could just use her grenade and keep alive. Her grenade cancels out healing as well, so that's why if the enemy team does have a Zenyatta, she's going to have the advantage because she can cancel out their ult, Zenyatta's ult, with her one ability. So she's just all around strong, very strong survivability, really good heals, and her ult sets up a really nice Reaper ult. And her ult can be also used on Reinhardt as well, and Zarya. So she's just really strong in that sense. And then you're going to have Lucio, who has AoE heals, which is really strong because if you have an enemy team who has AoE like Junkrat or Pharah, he can heal up the whole team because if they get hit by that splash damage, it's going to hurt everyone. So he's really good in that way, and his ult is really good if like a Zarya ults the whole team. He can use his ult to kind of negate that. So overall, he's really good, and he can speed boost the Reaper up when he's doing the. I'm sorry, excuse me. He can speed boost the Reaper into faster into the Beyblade combo, and he can also speed boost his whole team when Reinhardt is closing in onto a control point, so that they will take less damage because they're going to be a lot quicker, so less damage will be dealt to their shield. So he's basically there to cover up the whole single target healing that Ana does and heal the whole team. So this team comp is so strong because they all combo into each other in a sense, and it doesn't rely on one combination. And the heroes all on their own, if like one part of the combo dies, like if Ana dies, they're still all really good heroes on their own. So that's why I think this is one of the best comps out there.